Hi there, my name is Panyia. In this video, I'm going to show you 3 things you can do today to help bring in more customers to your business. So you're most likely sitting there asking yourself, why would I be doing this and what's in it for me? Well, you're lucky because I read mine, and the answer is oftentimes in the world of the internet, most local business owners are too busy running their business to learn how the internet can benefit them and their company. And sometimes the only hesitation they have to hiring someone is that they don't know who is an expert and who isn't. So I found that by giving people an easy free attack plan of actual things they can do to impact their business for free has resulted in some of these local business owners raising their hand and saying, I like you, Panyia. Do this for us. So if by the end of this video you like what you heard and you see that I have a lot of tricks on my sleeve that can help your business, shoot me an email or a call and we can definitely chat. Or if by the end of this video you simply want to take this free attack plan I gave you and do it yourself, that works for me as well. So now, let me show you 3 things that will set your company above your competition and not waste any of yours or my time. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is content. So everything you see me highlighting here, these are considered content. So most business owner knows that they need content, but they don't know that the average length of the #1 result on Google for remodeling companies is that they need at least 1,500 words. So for you to show up on the top of Google, you need at least 1,500 words on your homepage with the right keywords. And what I mean by keywords is basically words that people are searching onto Google. When we look at content, we're not just looking at the surface of your website, we are also looking at what's on the back of your website. So like this photo, if we click it and save it, we can see that what your photo is saved as. And this is actually something that Google is also reading. From what I can see, it doesn't look like you have any keywords hidden in your photos. So this is definitely something I recommend that you guys should do, which is to put in the keywords that people are searching in Google onto your photos. So what I did next was I copy and paste your content and put it into this word counter. And as we can see, you guys only have 143 words. And if we compare that to your competitor, Kitchen Mart, this is one of your top competitor. When I type in the keyword kitchen remodeling Sacramento, California, as we can see, they are right there on the top. And what I also did was I copy and paste their content into the word counter, and as we can see, they have 1,599 words, to which is very beatable, and we can definitely get you guys up there, if not more, to beat your competitor. So what I did next was I went into this tool that I use called Ahrefs. This is a super cool tool to use because it lets me see behind the scene of all website that we put onto this tool. So as we can see, you are only ranking for one keyword, and that is bringing you guys 0 traffic. And if we look at your competitor, we can see that they have 1.1k in keywords, and that's bringing in 1k in traffic. So what we can do is click onto their keywords, and we can see that they are ranking for their name, but they are also ranking for these buyer intent keywords. Such as kitchen remodeling Sacramento, kitchen remodel Sacramento, and we can see that this is bringing a total search volume of 150 and 300, and you guys are missing out on these potential customers because you guys are not ranked on the first page of Google. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is citation. So I went to Google and typed in the keyword kitchen remodeling Sacramento, California. The first thing we're going to see is the sponsor and ads section. This is the section where businesses are paying Google to be up on. However, study does show that ads are only semi-effective and can definitely become a money pit if it's not effective. And especially when Google are now allowing user to block off ads, that can definitely be a hindrance to your business if you do use ads. And then this is the part where citation matters. So this area is the Google Map hacks or the map. So citation is basically your business name, address, and phone number listed through various directories. And what is directories? Directory is basically a website that you're able to put in your information. So directories include websites like Yelp, Yellow Book, White Book, and even Facebook have an area where you can submit a citation. So this area is important because this is where 30% of your traffic is going to come from, and the more citation you have, the more relative you are to Google, and the more likely they will push you up to the top 3 of the maps. Now scrolling down, this is the third and last thing I want to talk about today, and this area is the organic section. This is where 70% of people who are looking on Google will end up clicking on. They usually go for the top 3, so this is definitely where we want you guys to be. And in order to get there, you need authority. And how do you get authority? Well, that all comes down to backlink. And a backlink is when one website links to another website online. So think of it like this. If site A links to site B, then site A is giving site B some of its link juice. So kind of like a vote of confidence. And in Google eyes, this is a passing authoritative. So the more relative the site, the more valuable the link. So let me give you an example. So one of the services that you guys provide is kitchen remodeling. So if you guys have another site that also provide that service, pointing back to your website, that would be more relative than, let's say, Pizza Hut linking back to you, because hey, you guys don't sell pizza for a living, right? So that would be irrelevant for your website and not so good. So if we go back to this tool that I use, we can see here that you guys have 36 referring domain, and that is giving you guys a total of 37 in backlinks. So if we click onto your backlink, we can see that most of the link you have are spam link, and those are the Pizza Hut link you do not want for your website because it does you no good. So if we compare that to your competitor, we can see that they have 285 referring domain, and that is giving them a total of 1.4K in backlinks. So what we can essentially do is click onto their backlink, and we can actually take all of their the links that they have and go after them for your website. And we're not just gonna stop there. We're going to do that as well as finding more relative link for your website and beat out your competitor. So yeah, that's the end of this video. So once again, we went over content, making sure your front page have at least 1,500 words. Citation, you want to have more than your competitor to beat them. And backlinks, you want more relative site pointing back to your website to show Google that you are the authoritative. And if you implement these strategies today, you can definitely be number 1 across Google. And yeah, you can either go with this information I provided you today and do this on your own, and I'm totally cool with that. However, if you want the most effective route and want to save yourself the time, you can give me a call at 916-382-2906. Once again, my name is Panyia Tao, and my number is 916-382-2906. And I look forward to hearing back from you, and have a great one.